But if any team is built to deal with something like that, it is going to be Undying. They had some of the fastest match times, like fastest wins inside the DPC out of every single region.
Bryle's still in the mid lane, just absolutely crushing it. Perfect use of the Quelling Blade there. He gets the... Did it get denied? I'm very confused. Bryle has to TP out, but it's not in time. Sacred with the rupture. Oh no. Oh yeah, he could have. He didn't have pushback. He literally could have just stopped rolling and TP'd.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I thought that he imagined he thought that he was safe to just roll a TP, but he did not do the math on that one.
4-man smoke to the bottom lane. They want to punish Saberlight here. There's the blood right, the EMP. Plenty of damage coming through here as they're going to pick up finally getting the Saberlight kill in the bottom lane, as he has they spent a lot of time rotating down here for this. So this was something we saw out of was it Sacred that did this? I'm not entirely sure. Bottom lane though, Rupture comes out onto the Beastmaster. They get the kill. In comes Bryle, the Rolling Thunder, not used quite yet, but he is going to chase after this Bloodseeker. Breaks his ankles on the first attempt there. Going to try and catch him. Second time, gonna definitely catch him. And the question is, can Sacred outrun this? Absolutely not. Ends up being a 3-for-1. The Mirana got 3 Star Storms off in that fight.
Moonmeander's good.
What can you do? He's just too good. Oh, what a tank of the arrow by the Faceless Void top. I mean, it's, you know, it only keeps the catapult alive for a few extra seconds, but it was pretty spicy. He is going to go for the chrono. Sharpshooter up on the backside, and then there's the Sunstrike. They got him.
Your Abaddon is going to be able to save you a lot of the time, but you want to be able to get out of either these Rolling Thunders. You want to be able to deal with a Lucky Shot disarm. You could just get a Manta style in order. Yeah, here's up the Sandriasha next. There it is. Answers it for us.
Mid lane, they were looking for Michael, but he's not going to get found. Well played there with that little scurry through the trees. Moon, Arrow, looking for Sacred. Bryle trying to catch him with this Rolling Thunder. Barely does, but he's get the Rupture off last second. Now Bryle does need to leave as Lumiere on the backside looking for him. There's going to be the Sharpshooter and a Sunstrike through as well. Trying to heal him up, but it's not going to be enough. And now on the high ground, chasing down Moon. Double kill for the Faceless Void.
If he shows him, so the moment Sacred shows himself in another lane or underneath a ward, they're just going to run at this Invoker at bottom.
I am very surprised at how farmed Moon is right now. He has 5,100 net worth. Chrono once again come out in the top lane. Sharpshooter not yet available, but that is a huge Sunstrike. I did not realize this Invoker is full Exort, and he's on his way to an Aghanim Scepter, just about 1,000 gold away. So that Cataclysm is going to come online very fast. They don't actually grab the outpost, but they smoke right away as they head towards mid, seeing if they can find someone here. Michael might be the one that breaks it, and he is indeed with the vision on the backside granted by that Hawk. They'll just be able to burst him down pretty easily here. That was a quick Sharpshooter. But I think you can go Roche pretty soon. I mean, you've got Tomato who just popped his meta. You got to get something out of this. Arrow does connect, and now the damage begins.
This is your only opportunity to take Roche, though. In fact, I mean, he's 500 gold away from this Aghanim Scepter. Yeah, and no chrono. 500 gold from Aghanim Scepter. If you wait another 70 seconds, there's no way that you manage to take it.
Roar on the backside, ends up finding the Bloodseeker, the chain stun there as well, just holding him in place. There's Swashbuckle, Brax. I don't know why I said Brax. Bryle once again stuck in place on the roll, gets caught by the Rupture, but he is just so slow thanks to this Beastmaster.
What can you do? All right, they're smoking up now, so they're looking to finally unveil this Chronosphere Catalysm. They can get a, yeah, I think you just go for Tomato. Just
he's got Aegis using that combo for the Terrorblade when he'll just like come back with meta. It feels really rough. You've got to get multiple heroes, I think, right? If you can snipe Saberlight +1, I think your fight is super easy. Here actually time walks in. They're gonna just go and drop the Cataclysm right away, and you know, Beastmaster is dead without committing the Chrono. That's a huge win. Chrono on the backside, it does end up catching 3. Nowhere to follow though as far as the damage. Pangolier falling low, ruptured up but still alive, holding the Faceless Void in place. There's the Roar coming through. They get the return kill, and now Abaddon stuck here in the middle of the river, beat down by the Terrorblade. Sacred on the backside trying to run for his life, but Swashbuckle on through. The slows are there. They get a third. Great return play here from the side of Undying.
They know what they need to do in these team fights like so well here on Undying. you can never fight into them. They never seem to be in a position where they let you win.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to respond here to this high ground push, but Hoodwink might just be the one that dies in the process. Bryle, one swashbuckle left, debating about going in, but nice save there from the Abaddon. They're still going to continue to chase. Rolling Thunder being pump faked, but instead of getting committed, Tomato still sitting on this Aegis. Is trying to bait Infamous out of position, it seems. Another Hawk coming out to the backside, gonna reveal everything on the side of Infamous. This is what makes this hero so good.
The moment they commit too far forward,
Dubu, there's going to be the initiation out onto the Bloodseeker. A Photic Shield does come through, and it will keep this Bloodseeker alive. Bryle, however, in some trouble, does have Rolling Thunder Rupture about to expire. Swashbuckle away, and there he goes. Going to be able to chain stun these heroes down one by one. Abaddon will buy back into the game, but Michael will be the second to fall, and now get the tier 2 tower. The damage is done. Again, still sitting on the Aegis here with this Terrorblade.
Can you even do? All right,
Tomatoes denied their bounty rune in their face. Bryle, the cover of Moonlight Shadow, they catch him, but he has the Lincolns there on the backside. They've caught the Terrorblade and the Mirana. There's going to be the Cataclysm. Can they finish him off? No, he sunders Dubu, and they turn the fight around. Faceless Void in trouble. Maledict already on top of him. They get the kill. Now Bryle looking for more. The Death Ward's going to finish off the Squirrel, and now it's Sacred all by himself. Can he get away? Her stun comes through. The chase continues, though. Disarmed, held in place. The arrow connects. They will be able to bring down that Bloodseeker, and Tomato has bigger objectives on his mind as he's already cleaned up that mid-tier 3 tower.
You do have huge burst damage with the Cataclysm Chrono, but it came out too late. They had the Aegis of the Immortal.
Dive bomb into arrow. They catch alone.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a showing of how good Undying plays their timings. The one opportunity that you had, like, you could have brought down the Terrorblade before he finished that Eye of Scotty, is when they were like, Chronosphere was on cooldown for 70 seconds. They didn't quite have Cataclysm up. You made one single mistake on Infamous and it cost you the entire game. Undying is picking you apart.
Oh, Moon.
I mean, now they're just clowning around.
Yeah, Moon breaking some ankles, still got Wand and Guardians, but Bryle's in. The Blink stun on the backside with this Rolling Thunder. If they can take down this Faceless Void, I don't know what you can do, and the chain stuns are there. 50 seconds, does have buyback. Pango still chasing. This Terrorblade is an immovable object. The GG comes out as Infamous acknowledge they've been beaten here in game number 1, and Undying looking as strong as ever now.
Anyhow, game number 2, Infamous. I don't care much for their draft, and potentially a kill on alone if he well, never mind, this guy's got 1,000 health. He's gonna be just fine. Both the supports rotated. It's very rare to see that.
The thing is, you can leave Ursa solo against the Tidehunter. That's not a big deal, but Dubu, he's gonna pay for this one, I think. X pull back. They don't even need the arrow. They're just gonna give this kill on Michael snags it. First blood going the way of the Mirana instead.
Whether you keep them just inside or outside the wall and play on the other side, like, you're stopping the entirety of her split shot, and you can waste a lot of her stone gaze as well.
Yeah.
A good arena.
Actually smoke up on both teams. Michael, able to dodge the spear out. Saberlight doesn't connect with the blink. They do have an arena in a couple seconds, but alone cuts the tree, dodging the bushwhack. There's so much damage coming through from these heroes, though. The question is, can they actually find the kill? Arena comes through, does trap alone at the end of the day, so they do manage to find that Kunkka. A big pick off for sure.
There, just the arena being on cooldown, being slightly off the mark with that blink. They've got another blink spear available, but
hookshot comes in. He ends up trapping Moon as well as Saberlight. A nice bushwhack coming through, and Bryle dealing a ton of damage. Able to find that pick off there.
We'll disengage.
Stone gaze drop, but as you said, Dubu on this Elder Titan doing so much work here. They close the gap. In comes the Ravage. He's able to dodge on Saberlight, and Tomato gets that enrage off. Medusa out of mana and out of help as they find that kill.
Saberlight's looking to go in. He's got arena off cooldown.
Yeah, well, it just sets up a quick spear there onto the clockwork, and with Bryle's Melt Strike, easy pick off for him. This is where the TA is strongest, right? Like, you have to respect her damage right now. And Rage actually forced on Tomato in the mid lane. He's gonna get X, caught a boat as well, and without an Aegis or Enrage, boat mistimed there by the Kunkka, actually.
Yeah. It's you wait 2 seconds before casting Torrent. You wait 1 second before casting
Spear
Torrent.
Arena comes out. They find Kunkka. The Earth Splitter and Sharpshooter's there. Ravage, however, from Sacred might be able to keep him alive. Tomato wants to go for the kill, but decides otherwise. They snipe him on the backside with Bryle, and now on the run as he's trapped inside the cogs. Lumiere here with this Stone Gaze, trying to chase them down. Tomato's got to be careful, though. He doesn't have much less. Great hook shot. They will take down the Clockwork, but maybe Undying. They're going to turn this back their way. Yules comes through. Not perfectly timed there, as ends up giving him a little bit of space. Ends up being a bloodbath here as heroes fall one by one. Bryle able to snipe Michael on the backside. I think with the trap, actually. Queuing up the Eye of Scotty after that. I'm curious if she's going to finish the SNY or just go the Scotty. So we'll see. Mid lane, huge sleep into an Earth Splitter. Catches 3 at Saberlight with the Arena holding them in place. Boat does come through, but Bryle pops that brand new BKB. They take down 2 here on the side of Undying. Looking for more as well, but he will be able to blink out on Sacred. So
And it's surprising given the fact that like this Clockwork's like only job at this point is to stay on top of Dupu and make sure he doesn't get these sweeps off. I feel.
Blink Ravage right into the arrow. They find the Ursa. What a play there from Infamous. Not expecting it here on the side of Undying. Bryle just going for the TP out, but a Yule's there to hold in place. Almost gets that stomp off to keep this TA alive, but now continuing the chase. Held down. The dust comes out. Bryle might get a return heal. He does, but it's not going to be enough to save that Templar. And now Mir on the backside just continuing to just dish out so much damage. Gush after gush here from Sacred as well. The blink forward, they're gonna be able to get another Yules as well, setting up potentially another final killer on a Moon. You can't outrun the side of Infamous. These guys are relentless.
Yeah.
Really well played there from Infamous. Now getting the gold lead for themselves, and Yules arrow gonna be tanked by Dubu, but he's just gonna die for that. Hook shot out, does catch the Hoodwink as well. She tries a sharpshooter play, but well predicted there from the... Okay, that was almost spicy. He intentionally cogs himself to go over the cliff, so that would have been a really nice play by Moon if he gets away, but Alone was there and ready. Sentry's actually just missing out the Observer Ward here from Infamous, so they have full vision on where they are, and Moonlight Shadow's gonna come out. They just want to pressure right up onto the high ground. They don't care. Saberlight caught. There's the Blink Ravage. The Mars gonna eat the arrow this time. It even finds a Hoodwink. Forced out for the moment, trying to get him out, but maybe he can pop a BKB here to TP out, but no chance. This Medusa is way too strong. Well, is it in time? He will make it.
Oh my God, Bryle is owned.
Yeah, Bryle.
Oh my God, get out of there, Bryle. You need to just TP and leave.
He is feeling some pain here as he gets pulled back into the arrow. Stone Gaze. Bryle goes down.
This is rough now. This is very rough now. You now have your Aghanim Scepter done, but your death there allowed them to take Roshan and push like all these waves in.
They're gonna find Clockwork and they're gonna drop Earth Splitter as well just to get this kill. They have been struggling so much. Blinks out Alone, trying to get vision on one of these heroes. Well played from Tomato. Up, no, he can't leap over that. Oh no, Tomato forced a BKB, but he's staring at a Stone Gaze, baby. You're all alone. Tomato. Oh boy, this is a rough one. Hook shot on over, finds Ursa into an arrow, not gonna connect. Tomato on the run, does have BKB, but doesn't want to commit it as there's a haster that's gonna get sniped from Michael. And now he's forced to do whatever he can, which is not much here, Neph. It's not much. This Tomato is just getting kited out completely. Sacred does not take any damage from Zero. There's gonna be the first Halberd coming out, Sharpshooter as well. Bryle now getting ran down by Lumiere. Gonna be able to jump away though, thanks to that Aghanim Scepter. Where is Tomato? He is still chasing Michael. Finally gets the kill as Moon grabs that bushwhack from downtown. Nice play from him, but BKB gonna be forced thanks to the X there from Alone. It is just everything going the way of Infamous. It seems top lane. Brow catches a hook shot. He's gonna have to BKB. No, the Ravage just in time with Lumiere TPing it as well. Doesn't have Stone Gaze, but Bryle again able to get out very quickly thanks to that Aghanim Scepter.
I think she'll push the creep to this top racks and then get back on Bryle. Enforce a 4v5 would be nice.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to get an uncontested barracks, it seems. There is no way to slow this down. They do not have fortification. With Mars getting constantly stunned up like this, he has BKB, but so much damage already taken, especially with the Medusa in chase. He will be able to spear away the Clockwork, but now you just lose the Hoodwink as well as the whole lane of barracks. You did manage to take top, so something going the way of Undying, but nothing is slowing down this Infamous lineup.
You've got Arena up right now, but you need to fight into this. They separate them.
They jump on the Medusa. She's just out of mana immediately. A huge play from Undying, finally punishing the aggression here from Infamous. As now they turn their attention towards Sacred Halberd, able to do what he can, but Tomato with the Enrage, chasing him down, getting that kill, and now Saberlight looking for more. I mean, that was a pretty big swing back in favor of Undying as they were almost 6k behind. Arena Spear catches the Tidehunter. The silence from the Mindbreaker takes him down, and now Clockwork on the run. The rage on Bryle. He's going to continue the chase. He finally gets the kill. Saberlight with the BKB, able to walk outside the arena. He's trapped the backside of these heroes, and now finally Lumiere pops that Stone Gaze, trying to chase after him, but the disengage is there. Saberlight can't get out though. Tord, he gets clean from the Kunkka, but he's got to get out of here. The BKB from Tomato. Lumiere pops his own, trying to disengage, jumps forward on Bryle, cleaves down the Mirana, grabs Alone as well, and now looking for the rest of these heroes. Bryle's got to be careful, trapped in these cogs, but Tomato's back in with the Enrage, burning through the mana of the Medusa, and they get the kill. Triple going the way of Bryles. They finish off every hero here on Infamous. The buybacks come out pretty late.
600. I mean, it's going to be pretty useful in a game like this one.
Moon getting found in the trees from the backside of the fight. Ravage comes out. The Enrage comes out from Tomato first, though. Bryle falling low. He just gets sniped. Never gets a chance to use the BKB. And now, without that TA in trouble, she's going to buy back into the game. The shard there from Kunkka pushing him to the other side of the fight, but you gotta back out here on Infamous. The chase is gonna come through. Dubu trying to get a stomp. Will he catch anyone? He's not, but he zoned them back. Alone will fall. That's a dieback on your Kunkka as Saberlight now chasing after Sacred. The damage isn't there. No, he gets the TP out.
I mean, that's one of your disarms for the TA.
It is.
All of a sudden, the game is turned on its head. They can't fight into them anymore.
Yeah, they can continue the aggression here, and now Sacred in some trouble. Nice arrow does come out hitting the Ursa, but Saberlight continuing the chase. Bryle gonna clean up these creeps. They need to get these barracks.
I mean, they're pushing them back and forth here with this Tidehunter with the Medusa, trying to stay on top.
Do you have Clockwork coming up, and BKB still available? The Arena, the Spear comes in. Now they commit onto the Medusa, and the help, it is there in the form of the Clockwork, able to keep him alive just enough to make it back to that fountain. Tomato in very far, still has the Aegis and Arrow once again from Michael, but Sacred trapped there by a tree. Staying inside that fountain range, though. Can they take down the Clockwork, though? It would be a fantastic find, but it's not going to come now with Ursa. He's spent everything. He's got to get this blink. Arrow just off the mark, though. Popsy and Rage BKB now going to be refreshed. Able to turn this around, maybe. Looking for the Medusa of the Stone Gaze, holding him in place. Blinks on over, trying to just chain stun down the Medusa, but it's not going to happen. And now Tomato in super deep has to pop that BKB once again with that refresher. BKB saving Tomato. Undying is prepared, sitting on the high ground here, sending out the smoke. I don't know if the Flare saw that or not, but Sacred's walking up right now. Moon's gonna be the one that pops the smoke, drops a bushwhack, catching one, but Amethyst is gonna be the only thing that saves them. But there's the Arena, the Rabbit on the backside. They need to bring down the TA, but she's got an Aeon disc. Gonna be very difficult to do in Lumiere. Just hitting the sides of the Arena, doing almost no damage. It's really Alone just trying to control these fights, but a beautiful stomp from Dubu. The fight looking pretty rough as they spear down that Medusa. Can they get the kill, though? The disarms over and over onto Bryle, controlling him as he's able to disengage here on this Medusa, but Alone will finally go down without the buyback. Sacred stuck between five, trying to do what he can, but it's not going to be enough.
Going to be tricky. I'm not sure they're going to give you a chance to save up for the Swift Blink, though. They're closing in on your base, and Got the Aegis cheese, refresher shard. Double wall from the Mars is going to be a
They're gonna jump in. They find the Medusa. Tomato commits, but the Ravage just to keep her alive. And Lumiere pops the BKB, the Torrent Storm. Absolutely chaotic as they able to take down the Mars. And now Tomato, he's so deep here, just taken down so easily. BKB and Swiftblink still online if he can get out, but the arrow perfectly timed from Michael. He gets 4-staffed down. Tomato, he's gotta run, but Lumiere, this guy's a machine. Just taking down one hero after another. They cannot disengage. Dubu, the stomp off the mark. They've made it out on the 2 cores, but they're gonna lose everybody else as Dubu. No chance in hell he survives this. Just a few more hits here from this Medusa, and Infamous, well, eventually, right? Okay, goes down to the Stormcrafter. Problem for them, all the camps have been cleared. They cleaned house here on the side of Undying. They buy back, actually, on the Clockwork here, looking for a Mirana? Just caught by a nullifier, goes down. Moon in the enemy base at this point. Aeon Disc will get popped. And just get a nice bushwhack there onto the Medusa. The blink, the spear, the arena, it catches 2. They're crumbling 1 by 1. They're able to take down the Clockwork, a dive back, but Medusa gets that BKB off, staying alive, but the second arena holding her in place. She's out of mana. She can't get out. She pops the was that even cheese? I think that was just a snake, but Lumiere, he's crumbling. He's got to escape. Can he make it back to the fountain? He's trying his best. Protected for the moment. Tomato not gonna find it. Lumiere still alive, but oh my goodness, Bryle gets the kill. They still have the backdoor protection, or rather the fortification. 4 heroes dead. It is Medusa versus the world, but Bryle finally gets the kill with that ballista range. Lumiere buys back, gets his agent, or gets the Divine Rapier, but it's gonna be the throne that goes down, and Undying finally clean out game number 2 here at 62 minutes.